Hello, honey, it's 2023. Nobody wants a cut crease glitter eye anymore. They want Siren eyes. They want Barbie makeup. They want slay face. Come on, don't play with it. Keep watching because I'm going to show you guys how to achieve this Siren full glam makeup look. It's giving the girls Barb. It's giving the girls snatched. It's giving the girls updated, elevated. Come on, keep watching, honey, because I'm going to show you all my techniques on how I achieve this look. And even if you don't take everything from the video, you definitely need to watch because there's so many techniques and tips and tricks that I'm going to be sharing with you today to elevate your makeup. So keep watching. And if you guys don't know, my name is KKAÖ by KKB. I've been an expert MUA and educator for over 10 years. And you don't want to miss this. And you want to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe because, honeys, I have so much more beauty content coming your way, so much resources. I have so much information to share with you that's going to help you to make money in the beauty industry and level up your glam. So let's get right into it. So of course, skin prep is important. Don't let nobody tell you no nonsense. You hear me? So I'm going in first of all with some moisturizer, right? And I'm just going in with some eye cream. Guys, don't worry. I have everything in the description box below, so don't worry yourself. But basically, you need to prep the skin. Now I'm just going in with some Got2b glued for the eyebrows because we're just using that to define the brow hairs and snatch them up in an upward direction so that it looks nice. Anyway, so now I'm going to use a brow pomade. Listen, it looked a hot mess in the beginning. I'm not even gonna lie to you because what happened is, I don't know, the brush was too thick or something, but basically get a thin angled brow pencil and you're basically creating an outline below and above the brows, right? And you want to use a brow pomade color that's not too dark because if it's too dark, you'll look a hot mess, okay? And after you've outlined the top and the bottom of the brows, you just want to go in the middle of the brow and create hair-like strokes, and you want to go in the front and create some strokes in an upward direction to give the appearance of natural brow hairs, okay? Let me tell you something. These brows are not for everybody. These brows are for the baddie barbs, okay? So don't be coming for me if you don't like these brows, okay? I'm an artist. I'm gonna do brows however I like, but I just wanted to show you guys this technique because you guys need to know, you know, what the cool MUAs are up to. So we creating hair like strokes these days, okay? So I went above her brow shape and I'm just outlining it with some concealer here to make the eyebrow look so snatched and perfect. Like this whole look is like a Barbie doll glam. Like I wanted her brows to be snatched up. I wanted her brows to be giving. I didn't want it to look real. I wanted it to look fake, okay? So don't come for me, okay? I'm an artist. So of course I'm just going beneath the brows and clean up with concealer, the same concealer I'd used for above, and this is the Too Faced Butterscotch concealer, okay? And after I outlined, I just blended it in. Now I'm going in with this what is this thing called? Crayon case. It's from Made by Michelle, and basically it's just like a little pot with different colors, and I use it as eyeshadow base. So I'm just using like a light color there to get a clean canvas, one color all over the eyelid basically. And I'm just going in with the baddest palette ever, okay? The KKAÖ Beauty Artist Essential Powder Palette. I'm just using this to, you know, add one wash of brown all over her eyelid. We're not doing too much with eyeshadow today, okay? So next I'm going to use this black brow pomade from KKAÖ Beauty, and I'm just using it to create like a smoked out wing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just using my little tool here to help me to get a straight wing, right? And I'm just creating like a wing, and I'm just pulling that line from the outer eye towards the eye, and I'm just using a brush, a pencil brush, to smudge out that line. Now basically guys, when creating a siren eye, it's basically like a smoked out wing, right? And it's basically helping to elongate the eyes and give like a foxy look. So this is like a major element of a siren eye. You need a smoked out wing liner that is definitely snatching the face in an upward direction. So I'm just using this Morphe palette. I'm using the black in it, and I'm just going over that line to intensify that color because we're giving dramatic. I don't want nothing to look boring in this makeup. This is not a boring glam, okay? We need the black to pop because makeup is all about dimensions. The more color, the more vibrancy, that's what's gonna make the makeup look more dramatic and more interesting and more beautiful. So as a makeup artist, as a makeup girly, don't worry, add more color, okay? Don't be afraid, just take your time and build up the color. But it is the pigmentation that is what's going to make the makeup look more professional, more interesting. So you need, you know, to add more color when necessary. And here's a little tip. to clean up that line, I'm just going in with some concealer right underneath the line, right? And I just go swoop with the concealer swoop, and we just like cutting into the wing to make it clean, okay? And here's a little trick. I got these lashes from, what is it called? Violet Kitty. It's another MUA in LA. But basically he has these little lashes. This is not no sponsor, okay? But he has like a little cluster lashes, and I put 3 pieces to the ends of the eye. So from the pupil of the eye, the middle of the eye to the end. And that's going to just really add to this Siren eye and give the eye more of a snatched cat eye foxy effect. So that's what we're doing. That's what I did here. That's very important to create this look. Okay, so guys, this video is moving too fast, I'm not gonna lie to you, but basically I prepped the skin with that Danisha Myricks balm. It kind of helps to just smooth over the pores, you know, give the skin like a more flawless texture, and it also helps with oil control, just a tad bit, okay, not too much. It's not milk amnesia, so I'm not even gonna play you, okay? And I just went over with the skin with that little spatula, and I'm just applying the foundation onto the skin in that way to get like a thin layer of foundation and to really apply it onto the face so that it comes out really smoothly. And I'm just using my beauty blender sponge just to pat that foundation in, okay? So guys, don't worry, I got you. If you follow all my steps, you'll be good. And if you haven't already done so, you need to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, okay? So next I'm going in with some concealer. This is Butterscotch from Too Faced. Listen, I use this concealer too much. I have like probably 5 of these in my little makeup kit. But basically we go under the eyes in a triangle. We go by the chin. We go a little bit on the forehead, not too much. We go down the nose, yeah, and then to really help with the fox eye look, I'm gonna put some underneath her wing liner, okay? And now I'm going in with the KKAÖ Beauty Sun Sculpt bronzing sticks. Don't play with it, don't play with it. Y'all gonna see something. Look at that pigment. So I'm just using this to snatch her face. This is gonna help to bronze and contour her face at the same time. 2 in 1. We don't have time to waste, okay? And I'm just going in, like I'm just putting it on her forehead, on her cheeks, by her nose, because you know we're gonna create like a nice Barbie dramatic contoured effect, okay? So after I've done that, I'm just using this to brush here, and I'm just patting it in to blend it out, to blur it out actually. So how I do this is I just pat against it so that there are no sharp edges first, and then after just patting it in and just blurring out the color, then I'm going to go in and actually blend it a bit more, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brighten, and I'm just using a lighter color of this Too Faced concealer. This one is called, what is this one called again? I don't know right now, but I'll put it in the description box below. But it's a lighter color. And we need that because we're going for Barbie vibes, okay? We want that bright under eye. So I'm just using that to brighten up her T-zone, yeah? And you want to do this last if you're a beginner, because you need to see how bright your concealer is before you go ahead and add more. Always go little by little as a beginner if you don't know what you're doing, you understand? So I'm just patting in this color patting in the concealer using my beauty blender sponge here. And I'm just patting. And guys, for this part, you want to use a clean beauty blender sponge. So try and use like a clean beauty blender sponge, obviously damped, for the foundation, and then try to see if you can get another sponge, right? A clean one to blend out your under eye concealer, your T-zone concealer. It's just going to make it come out nice. I can't explain, but yeah, use a clean sponge to do that. Now I'm just like blending out the lines on the nose. I added some liquid blush, and I'm just going up and down her cheeks like this to blend it out. Listen, you're gonna need that. You're gonna need that liquid blush. It makes such a big difference, because I feel like blush is not long lasting without putting like a liquid blush underneath it. Like the powder blush doesn't last long on the face. So basically I just pat up and down, up and down, up and down, back and forth, blending from the concealer under the eyes into the contour beneath it, right, to get that nice transition. And I'm not gonna hold you, I love this powder. This is from One Size Beauty, and it's translucent. And basically what I did was I just put some powder in the palm of my hand, and I pat it against this little powder puff, and I'm just patting it under the eyes very gently. I try not to press it into the skin too much, because I'm basically setting and baking at the same time. So do not press it into the skin too much under the eyes, because it might dry out the area, okay? But then for the forehead, right, the forehead and the nose, you can pat it down well, okay? Because I like to bake the under eye area and the chin I didn't pat those areas in. I just put it there gently, okay? But I didn't pat it out. So every other section of the face, I'm just like taking a small amount of powder and I'm just like setting those areas. And because I'm extra, and I'm trying to snatch her face, I just put a bit of that powder by her underneath her cheekbones, because that's going to help to snatch her face even more, okay? Just trust the process, okay? Yeah. So I'm going in with the Artist Essential Powder Palette. Again, I'm not just having fun with it. I'm just grabbing a whole bunch of powders and I'm just going to be setting her cream contour, okay? So this powder palette, you can use it for powder contour, but because we're going for dramatic makeup, I did cream contour and I'm just doing powder to set it. And honeys, the reason why we makeup artists love to set with powder is because it makes the makeup more longer lasting, it makes it more dramatic, and it just gives like a more flawless finish, okay? So it's always good, if you have the time, it's good to like do a cream first and do a powder after. This will help to make your makeup look more professional, more polished, okay? So yeah, I'm just going under the eyes with that brown eyeshadow. There we go, just like that, okay? But I leave out the very inner corners of the eye. I leave out that section. I'm just bringing the brown like towards the nose in a sense. I'm slanting it downwards because I want to create like a really foxy cat eye look, okay? So I'm just using this little pen here and I'm just using this to create a little foxy eye in the front, like a reverse, what do you call that? Winged eyeliner. Like I'm just bringing like a wing eyeliner but in the front of the eye, and I just created like a double wing also underneath her eyes. Yeah, because I'm extra, duh. So I'm going in now with lips. So what I'm going to be using as lip liner is the KKAÖ Beauty Sun Sculpt Bronzing Sticks. I've been loving using this because the tones are just perfect and it complements the makeup very well because it's the same color we used for her contour. So I think it works really well. This is like my new little thing I've been doing. I love it. So yeah, I'm just like overlining her lips with contour cream. And I'm just going in with the KKAÖ Beauty Sweet Babe Lip Gloss. It's so pretty. And I just put some clear gloss on top for that extra sheen, honey. How is the glam coming together? Looks so good, right? So satisfying to watch. And I'm just going in with the KKAÖ Beauty Bar Blush Palette. Guys, I love blush, but basically I'm applying it on the top of the apple of her cheek, like on the highest point of her cheekbone, because I want everything to be going in an upward direction. I want in every way the makeup to be giving snatched, okay? So that's why I applied so high up on the cheekbones. And then I'm going in with this orange tone from the palette. And it's just going to create a more bronzy look. It's going to make the makeup look more vibrant, more interesting. And then when I'm done, I'm done baking. Look at that under eye. Do you see why you should just apply the powder there and not pat it in? Look at that under eye. Looks so good, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm just brushing away all the excess powder that I had from baking. And now I'm going in with the KKAÖ Beauty highlighter palette. Okay, it's so nice. I love it. Don't bite if you don't want a dramatic highlight, okay? Because it's gonna rock your world. And I just put that on the nose. Now I'm just taking some glitter and adding it to the front of the eye for some extra drama. And I'm just getting some highlighter by her cheekbones as well. And as you can see, the glam is coming out really nicely. Like, this makeup is really dramatic, but it looks really good in real life. Like, these HD cameras, they pick up everything. But like in real life, it's giving what it's supposed to give. And because I wanted her under eye to be lighter, I'm just going in with the KKAÖ Beauty Artist Essential Powder Palette and just brightening that under eye area. Honey, this palette, you need it, okay? You use it to brighten something, use it to darken something, use it for a powder foundation, use it for eyeshadow, use it for your lace wig. Listen, you need this. But yeah, I'm just going in with some more blush, but this time I'm putting it right by the apple of her cheek. And honeys, now I'm just going in with some eyeshadow primer. Hear me, eyelash primer. It's gonna help to thicken the appearance of the lash, right, to make it look like lash extensions. And then after that, I just go over it with some mascara from MAC Cosmetics. So yeah, we're coming to the end of the makeup. Let's see how it's gonna look. But yeah, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other requests, you let me know down below. Now I'm just setting her makeup with some setting spray. Yeah, and I'm just using a fan. Guys, you need a fan to set your makeup, to set your spray, whatever. But basically, the makeup is done. How did you like it? Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you have any other requests. Bye. Thanks for watching.